next guest is a regular on the sitcom The King of Queens, and he'll be performing at Largo in Los Angeles on April 10th. Please welcome the very funny Patton Oswalt.
Hello. I dance like a special ed kid that's been given a sparkler. I don't really... That's right. I was for the band. How you doing? All right. You know, you break up with someone, and then you start going out with somebody new, and the two of you start talking to each other about your last relationship. And isn't it weird how both of you are survivors of relationships where the other person was a complete psycho? Isn't that weird? Wow. You were going out with a psycho? I was going out with a psycho. The two stable people just hooked up. We wouldn't lie to each other, would we? I just wish for once when you hooked up with the psychos, they were just oblivious to the fact that they were the psycho. So when they talked to you, you could just get those cues early and get out. Like they would go, well, my last boyfriend, I don't even know where to begin. He was just unconditionally supportive. You know how that just wears you down to a nub? If I zigged, he would zig. If I zagged, he would zag. Strike one. Strike two, he didn't have telepathy. I hide my feelings like pirate booty up in my brain pan. And you've got to turn on your magic eye beams and see how I'm feeling. This cretin had the gall to go, how are you feeling? Hey, screw you! Turn on your eye beams. So I had to sleep with all of his friends, and thank God I found you. A piece of wreckage in the tempest. Huh? Yeah, okay. You know what cops hate being called even worse than pig, I found out recently? Muffin. They don't get it. They don't get it. You know, like when they pull you over and they're like, hey, you know how fast you were going back there? I don't know, Muffin, how fast was I going? You were well over the speed limit. Are you going to write me a crazy little muffin ticket, your little muffin mobile? I don't like your tone. Oh, I like cops, especially when they're crazy little muffin. Look at the little muffin. I'm going to wrap you up in a bundle. I'm leaving. Easter's coming up, unless this is a rerun. And, well, I don't know. I have to bow to time. And, you know, when you were growing up and you wanted to color Easter eggs, there was only one game in town. Pause. Remember that? You went to pause or you went straight to hell. That was your slogan. On the bunny was saying it on the box. And remember you got the kit, you get the pause kit, and you got the 5 color tablets. Remember those? And you put them in the water, and the water would smell like a vinegar fart now. And then you had the little wire torture seat that you'd sit the egg in, and you'd lower you to your doom. Scream all you want. Or, like me, you'd put all the tablets into one glass, and that would turn the eggs brown. Good. Can't get brown eggs, Patton. That's our little prodigy. And then you could punch out the little holes in the back of the box and make it into an egg holder. Oh, no. But like me, you wouldn't wait for the eggs to dry, and then the cardboard would dissolve, and then they'd get all over the place, and your dad would start drinking. That's not important. What's important is that's all you got in the kit. Okay? So, hey, alcoholism. All right. So, in the 70s, though, remember how in the 70s all those little upstart companies came along trying to unseat the Paz dynasty? There was Shake and Egg. Remember Shake and Egg? Where you put the egg in the bag with the glitter, and then it came out looking all glam rocky like it fell out of David Bowie's ass. Like, hey, happy Easter, bang a gong, everybody. And then Ronco came out. Remember Ronco came out with that weird clamp that you'd put the egg in the clamp, right? And then you'd put a magic marker and a clamp here. And then you'd spin the egg. And oh, there's a line on the egg now where there was not a line before. It's 3 o'clock in the morning. the drugstore looking at egg coloring kits. There's only one company left standing. Pause, ladies and gentlemen. Pause. And you know what? When you get the kit, you know what you get? You get 5 color tablets, a little wire. They didn't change a thing. What big balls on those guys. I just picture their founder, some old fart, Henry Paz or something. We're not changing a thing. Let them go to their little shake and egg, and they'll come crawling back. We're Paz. My grandfather started this company with 1 tablet. And it was white. And we were thankful. Paz, happy Easter and... Happy Easter and kiss my ass. Put that on the box. Have the bunny saying it. Somebody get me a whore. Thank you. Good night. Thank you. I'm done.
We'll never rerun you. Patton Oswalt, everybody. Let's take a break. We'll be right back. That was great. Okay, everybody, that's our show tonight. I want to thank all my guests. Stay tuned for later. Bye.